Hella fresh. Hella fresh. The boys. Yo, 1250, 1280, 1255 calls. Yo, I'm just gonna leave the YouTube stream up instead. Flag, flag, flag. Where's her flow at? Check. Overall is bearish this morning for option flow. Let's see what option's showing us. Netflix is holding up that VWAP. Crazy, actually. I like the 1255 calls from Netflix. Let's see when we push over 1250. That'll be nice. Give us a push. volume. Check, 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 check. Let's go look for stuff. All right, let's see how we go. 10 a.m. Pull back. Meta all the way back down under 750. Let's help out my Discord. Let's copy and paste this for them. All right, so we got Netflix still holding up well. 5 can't hold 700. I know it's gonna try again. Now is, let's clean this up. This ES looks crazy. For ES futures, I want to trade on 2 minute, 3 minute window right here. Yeah. Check. My mic going crazy or what? Here it is. Oh yeah, so back to my charts. So futures, I like to trade on the 2 minutes. So you know what the fuck's happening. 3 minutes. I switch between the daily and the hourly up here, but 10. or one of the windows. There it is. It's gone crazy over there. Daily is cool to see, but whatever. But hourly. Now just chill. Let's just chill. There's nothing really happening. I was hoping 10 a.m. pullback. And we did 10 a.m. pullback, but something's happening right now. The magic number on VIX is 16. Here we go, 10 a.m. Let's see. All right, check out this play. So we're focused on meta right now. Let's open it up bigger. Duplicate this. And then we will that. I want to submit a 5. Okay. Daily can stay up there. Now, pre-market rise. This is huge spike push. Meta pre-market. I want to fib this. Now we can use this fib as a strategy for pullback entrance. Ideally for meta trade today, I want it to hold over 750, but it broke below 750, which has a high chance of puts. Also, the market showing short. Now it's just chill. We can do the same thing for Netflix for the pullback. Let's fib it. Fib it. Yeah. You can enter here if you want. I'll let Netflix here. See how much the 1250s are. $4. I'm down to risk it. I can buy it for $3.80 right now. Wait 2 minutes. See what 2 minutes look like. You up. I'll risk it for the biscuit. We need Netflix over 1250 for a run today. But this bounce right here switches over. But yeah, here's the 618 golden zone. I should make that yellow. 618. 786. Go yellow for the flip side too. Template is safest as uh, 25. Where's his date? The 4th already. We got football tonight, right? Yeah, it looks nice. That is good. I think we caught that Netflix on the bounce correctly. Hourly. Let's redo this because I like the color. Where's my 10 minutes right there? Yeah. Yeah. No, it didn't bounce off. Yeah, it did. Did it? Yeah. Well, the 5. 50% tracement. I would just chill again. Oops. That's good. Good bounce off the golden zone. Good 10 minutes on this. Here we go. Now I just need spot to catch up on Netflix. Let's see. The adventure is tough for Netflix. I mean, spot tried to push yesterday. You need Pixie drop hard. Yeah, we need spot to hold his golden zone. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this move. First thing in the market is you gotta scalp most of the time. Just chilling right now. no trend right now. It's just whatever. I'm just gonna switch over to futures trading right now. Yeah, let me. Let's trade foods. People can catch over there. We just stuck. Let's low blocks in today. I got low blocks for 2 weeks from now. The 140 calls. I like low blocks. Do good one. Do the features. MSCR flow is crazy today. By the way, MSCR. Yeah, MSCR is just trying to get into these tips. Strike 340. Let's see. Let's check out the sweep. Fix short. Let's say Tesla. Tesla. Who is Tesla? 331. Tesla's not gonna make it today. I see Tesla under 330 today. Yeah, I can see that. Rob, you hear me? Tesla under 330. Rob, you hear me? Tesla under 330 today. Let's see. Yeah, I see Tesla going under 330 today. It'll be fun. Tesla going under 330 today. For sure gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Drawing triangles? I love it. Whoever the ghost, it's probably Benny. Who knows? Probably Benny for sure. You know who wants it to go up all the time. Not a car company. They got solar. Come on, man. Forget about that one. Right, 500 tick. Let's see if I can go long here. He's gonna do something. Sure. Hey, pull up Netflix on your charts.
Yeah, I have it up.
Did you fib it? It looks nice.
No, I'll do it right now.
Fib it for the breakout this morning, or the move this morning. They came back, retraced to the 50 mark. Now we just need to follow through with the market.
Is it okay to fib even off of like recent lows?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can fib it anytime. You can fib anything. Once you need a trending bar. Like I did 10 minutes, and just fib 10 minutes. Hi, boys.
Oh, I did the last like couple days.
Oh, you can do that. If there's a move from the last couple of days, pull up the daily, right? Let me see.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It went, from 1180 to where we are now.
Yeah, do 180. Let's say 180 to, but when you fib it backwards. So the last leg down or up. So from 1180 to 1238, and I got that 1238 from, well, Tuesday was the 2nd, so that's the bottom, right? And you go 2 days back, which would be, well, technically we had a weekend break, so go to the previous week, it's that Thursday high. You want to fib that way. So if you're watching the stream, I can show you. But you don't want to fib from low on Tuesday 1180 to high of today.
Yeah, could I even use the August bottom?
Yeah.
August 5th and do it that way?
Oh, you can do, yeah, if you look at the weekly, you can do the weekly chart too. You can do,
oh yeah, that looks way cleaner. Yeah.
you can technically do July 28 low to high of June 30th. That shit will give you more levels to look out for. And you want, when you do the weekly fib, these will be your daily targets.
Oh, like, if you're on higher time frame fibbing.
Yeah, so you're fibbing the weekly chart.
Yeah.
You would focus on those fib lines as your daily target, or even hourly target. They work too, because those would be influence area. So yeah, put daily on that one. And the level should line up with your daily lines, the daily level fib, and possibly your hourly too, for your bounce. Yep, on your hourly you can see it. Yeah, perfect.
So even like if you're gonna, let's say, play weeklies or look for intraday moves, what would be like the lowest time frame you would fib? Like hourly or 15 minutes?
If I'm scalping a day?
Yeah.
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Okay.
So for Netflix, for example, I did the 10-minute chart right here. I took the first bar, the opening bar, which is technically the 30-minute orb as well, because opening bar is the highest and the lowest. You see it?
Yeah, I'm watching your screen.
Sweet. Open it up too. Yeah, so I pulled up the 10 minutes earlier. I'm like, it's gonna jump like 10 a.m. Right? It's gonna pull back. I want to see where it can pull back. So I just did. Where's my keyboard? Delete. There we go. Brainfoot's been acting up today. Did low to high. and it is thing. So we have the 10-minute start. I would narrow it down to 3 minutes. Just scalp faster, or even 2 minutes. There we go. Perfect. High point.
Yeah, it looks like it's
came back
setting
to
up for
50% retracement. Now it's curling off at 382. They were staring at the 2 minutes part. Even a 3 minute. You could probably get cup and handle. Or here, cup. Here's a handle, cup. We need this push. We need the market to, like, do this thing.
it just looks like it's setting up for that like big afternoon move.
Oh, yeah, and most of the time, Netflix doesn't move with the market. Netflix and Spotify, they'll just do their own thing, which I love. Which just be like, fuck the market, we'll do our own thing.
Yeah.
And I think crypto's just bad today. They had like bad news or some shit. Let's see what Netflix tracks look like. Hold on. Okay. Let me take an NQ trade quickly. VIX is under. Looking good, looking way better. Here's Netflix for the push.
God damn it.
Check Microsoft.
I was waiting for it to come back and test 1240 and then it just went the opposite way. Oh well. Okay.
Microsoft.
I really thought Netflix was gonna retest the 1240 and that was gonna be my entry.
Did it? No. Scroll up.
No. That's alright. it's still. I mean, it's still got still got 100 points to get to all-time highs. So
Yeah, it's not gonna go all-time high.
yeah. So yeah, I'll catch it on the
Next screen when I'm like yelling at everyone.
Where are you yelling? I just see the only thing I see is.
I just said like 100 million times. Actually, they actually yelled it that close.
Yeah. Oh, 9:32. What's that? Wow. Giant. Yep. Yeah, yesterday. What I'm watching, I got too many up.
Yeah, just cut down. You don't need that many.
Yeah, fuck Microsoft, for me at least. I don't really care for it. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? Right now I have 4, 7. I got 14 I'm looking at.
Good. Got lost.
NVIDIA, get back down. I wasn't done analyzing, or if I wanted to get something. I'm just looking for longer dated stuff, so not really care. 1 or 2 points.
Yes.
Yeah, it's are you like?
It's my fucking-
Are you required? Are you required to like maintain your account?
Yeah, this one was my fucking-
Okay, so that's their only rule. Fuck me, Netflix. Jeez.
Nobody
If you can write in caps lock.
And you gotta follow a trade. I mean, a technology too.
Ask me about my wiener. I love that movie.
Really. Come on, Akio. Hit my target. I dare you. That fire sounds like so good. Oh my god. So earlier I picked up 1250 calls, 1255 calls, and 1280 on Netflix, by the way.
Holy shit. All at 9:32?
No. At the retracement. Already had the swing. I had swing already. But I picked up at the retracement.
I'm looking at December NVIDIA calls. Or do I take the extra? I think I'm gonna do it.
NVIDIA, ask TT. good today.
Yeah, that's a good move for this week. What is the? Yes. Wow. See, I wouldn't even mind. Well, paying for time is expensive as shit on Netflix, but
No,
even
don't do
taking
that.
$12.50.
Netflix would be better. Netflix is best. Weekly trades.
Yeah. And just looking at the chart, well, let's see over the last. I mean, the only real time it's moved up more than 3 days is in April. Every other time it moves 3 days, goes flat, or maybe it's a pullback. So I'm cool with waiting. Let's see if this thing can come back.
Wait.
Shit, man, do these all these channels you have on here, how does that work? Like, do you have to pay per channel or?
Oh no, the main one that costs most is the bots. There's flow bots.
How much is all that costing?
Like 800.
Holy shit, a month?
It's like 300 a month. But there's options too.
So I basically donated only a month worth of. Well, okay, I got a
What?
month till.
You're good,
I
brother.
can No, because I like them. I use.
I love them,
I
dude.
really
Yeah.
like golden sweeps and.
We're at 1250. No, they're fucking useful.
I really like Bullseye. Oh shit, CoreWeave is back on here. I did get an Amazon before it came out, but that was just what I was looking at on the chart. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh fuck, it gapped up the other day. Did anyone win the Powerball last night?
I didn't see it on Facebook. Usually, the news would be like, someone won, or someone missed it by one number in California.
Yeah, it's always the same place. I was looking into it. I forget when. I did like a deep dive, but they were. The conspiracy theory is that the people that the lottery is just a fund. That they take their money and funnel it into the CIA.
Hey, it goes to the government, so.
Yeah, forget the taxes. I'm talking every single individual that wins. They just if you hear the stories of they blew it or they just disappear. It's usually because they're related to someone and or are in it. I mean, it makes perfect sense. That's how I would do the lottery. Fuck, that's a free couple $100 million every couple weeks.
Easy money, right? Can we get a follow through Netflix? We get a follow through on Netflix. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so good.
I don't see why not. Let's see.
Let's try it.
I mean, yeah, it's fuck. Yeah, damn it. Yesterday was the day to take it, you're right, because it was right on the 20. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, is this the pro trader? Is this the pro trader group?
Who's talking? Just kidding. Yeah, who is? It is a pro.
I'm looking for pro trades.
Who's that? go. Trades. It's not too late. I think it's gonna try and push 1250 again. If anything, huh? Game, if you're watching, let me see. Let me pull this up. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Give me a good bar here. We can do 15. We already pulled the first back, so we need another one. So we can do from here. Where's your fib, Ben? Oh shit! Why did I move that? 5.
God, having like all of you here is like a fucking cheat sheet, or it's like AI in my pocket.
We tried to. You can technically answer.
Yeah,
again,
like
man.
you were right. I was gonna get into NVIDIA. You told me ask TT to double check. Shit, great answer.
20. Yeah, I like his idea of waiting for the 20. Smoking it there.
I might just start playing Spy in correlation with VIX instead of watching SPX all day, not doing anything about it.
Dude, absolutely. We do feeds all the time. That's how I answer like SPX. Like end of day, I pull up VIX and ES and NQ, and then I'll just wait for it.
Yeah, because like I feel way more comfortable just unloading bigger positions on Spy, mostly because they're cheaper.
We're gonna move. I'm gonna long here. 506.
To switch back to see that screen.
Let's see if we can pull this.
Oh shit, this is a good candle to go on. No, don't go without me. Wait.
I'm on Netflix.
Yeah.
Microsoft's strong. Microsoft is strong.
Yeah, it's strong. It's still in that, let's see, the last like 2 weeks it's been in between 500 and 509. Which is
Oh shit.
actually fuck. This is Tree, did you take end of year calls on Microsoft or was that somebody else?
TT, most likely.
TT.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Wait, did TT answer you?
Yeah, he did. He said we'll basically wait for the 20 because then momentum will come in rather than this like chopping around for the next couple weeks or something.
Yep. I knew that answer was coming. He's a genius. And it's all about charts, right?
Sure. Wow, the theta is like a lot on Netflix.
Oh, the spread's crazy too.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Oh, I missed the push. I missed the fill and NQ actually. Just missed out on 10 points. Nice. Kind of pissed actually.
What is a tick usually costs or a point on NQ?
Is it $5 each.
Oh shit.
A ticket is 25 cents on here. So every point would be $20. So
Wow.
10 points, 200. And we usually take on like 1 mini, sometimes 2. God damn it, I missed that. Yeah, shit. I missed that take fill by like 50 cents. I missed out on. Yeah, I missed out $300 by 50 cents. I love that shit. I joke with Pill all the time about that too. That was funny. Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Do you watch or care about level 2 at all?
Sometimes. I really don't care. Care about volume on the charts.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one thing that I was shocked that EO didn't care about was volume. I was like, what? That's kind of wild. I used to be way more into level 2 because when I first started options, I was learning from Sang Lucci, and he's all about level 2. Shit, what's Mixa?
Is that like a... Why does it sound like a Shaolin monk?
He kind of looks like one. He's bald as fuck. He's pretty big in the options space, but like a lot of his stuff is like based off level 2. Shit, what's going on? I'll be right back.
Nice. I don't even know how my 1280 calls my green. Would be nice.
Ah, jump scare. Yo, tree.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I need to get my speaker audio through. Hey, do we gotta do anything for our fantasy players to start them, or is it just whatever's in the starting lineup's good to go?
You should check who's starting, just to see
Alright.
just to check.
Let me check again here. I checked a few days ago, but
But that's up to you. Change your lineup, just in case someone's hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like all my players are good here. I end up having to get this Asian kicker. I have no idea who he is for Atlanta because fucking but I have the Baltimore guy who's suspended.
He's good.
I think he was fucking around in massage parlors or something. Yeah, let me get your stream on, bro. I cannot hear. The audio is terrible through Discord here.
Is it low?
Probably way through your stream. Get you pulled up. Yeah, I can hear you. It's really weird. Through the Discord chat, it's super muffled, but your stream audio is fine. Yeah, I can hear you. It's really weird. Through the Discord chat, it's super muffled, but your stream audio is fine. Yeah, I can hear you. It's really weird. Through the Discord.
Job interview sucks, man. That's true too. Or even if it's up, like they post it, they just hire. They already have someone hired or within. What's up, CC? What you doing? What you buying? You see my face on stream? See my face on stream? You see my face on stream looking at you? You bot. You know what? It's your money. You know what? It's your fucking money. I don't care. We don't care anymore. I know you want to. Just do it. Do it. Just click on it. Buy more stuff. All of them. That's why he's reckless.
Of your bills, and then just go full-time trading, and then just 16-hour days. If you're not watching charts, you're studying.
Bro, I know I need that. I need a fucking cougar bankroll, boys. I need them rich mamas, you know.
I think there's a site. Hold on, let me find it. I'll probably.
I know there's sugardaddy.com.
Ravi, of course you have this website. I fucking.
He's already shopping on
You
there,
got this
man.
shit on tap, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Best according to AI, it says Cougar Life and Cougar Date, and Adult Friend Finder, and Ashley Madison might be the best ones. I would start with Cougar Life and Cougar Date.
That sounds
then
fun,
work
actually.
your way to ones. This is all an investment. It's to
What are
make
you
you a
investing
better
there?
trader.
Wait,
Well,
what?
I'm
No,
not
no.
gonna lie, man. With how ass the job market is, Ravi, we're not that far off, man. We might have to send that link over here.
Yeah, it's an investment in yourself, you know.
Sponsored by
Wait,
him.
wait. I'm like confused. I'm confused. Are we supposed to talk about stocks?
Oh shit, I didn't know there were more people in the.
They're talking about stocks, talking about hymns. You
To
guys
be
love
honest,
hymns.
I do like him's taking like a 50 call leap for 2027.
Yeah, did anyone get in yesterday? After I posted?
No.
I
missed it.
front ran it a bit, CC, but I'm in it.
You were already in it, right?
Yeah. That's why I say I was quite a front run. But
He did.
I front run OCX'd it.
Crap. When did you post it in callouts?
Trade ideas.
Shit, let me go back.
I think from what I've, at least my vibe of like those two channels, I think Trade Ideas is like an idea that you're gonna do or
Mhm.
want to share, and then Callouts is something that you've already done that you're just like mentioning.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
kind of
Oh,
how I've been treating it.
Yeah, no, it
Hey.
looks good. If you look at like the last 4 times, if you had bought right on that, I'm assuming that's the 200.
Mhm.
Well, minus that first one, but numbers 2 and 3, huge moves. Oh shit, let me count. Oh, that was like a 6. Yeah, I like my. I want to see where it. If it stays in this 46 to 43, 46 channel, and then I want to get some calls for.
Hey, just to add something on there, Ravi. I was reading too. Apparently, they have a large short float on there, which I'm not. I'm kind of still new to the concept. From my understanding, though, if the price breaks out, like those shorts are gonna go running, right? And that kind of can set up a good squeeze opportunity.
Six. If we have 55, right, and that's not enough to break like a short thesis, then they won't. But say like you get one of those crazy days, like what Google had the other day, and him up like $15 in one day just because of some news or catalyst. Those are the types of days where you'll really see the short covering, because then people have no choice but to get out.
Yeah. I was kind of looking at 50. I don't know. See, that's the hard part, is trying to assess, like, okay, what are these levels then? When you would most likely see that. And I don't know. I'm just thinking 50 of the round number and kind of how it acted around that being initially a tough support, but now being a resistance here.
Oh man, those 50. I'm liking 50 for January 2027.
Oh shit, bro! How much are they?
The mid price is like 1670.
Not bad. Not bad. I have, for what it's worth, I have 50s for March 2026. Those are, I got them
Why
for
are you
like,
doing leaps? I'm curious.
just to have like a position that I don't have to like think about, pretty much.
No. Sorry, I was talking about Robbie, right? I feel like March is,
Oh.
I guess, still a swing, but how about Robbie's talking about like 2027? So it's like a year and a half out.
Yeah, so I have shares in them as well. So I don't plan on selling those anytime soon, and just at least for the next one is just time, kind of like what CC said. I just don't want to think about it, but once all this like BS and shorting and lawsuits and all that clears, which God knows how long could take, you know. I'm sure March it'll be done by, but yeah, mostly I just like having it super far out.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly to the point where, you know, let's say fine, yeah, you know, maybe it takes like, I don't know, 2 months to get to 50, because it's like what, 10% move or some shit. I mean, Theta's only like 2 cents right now, so I'm not really gonna burn too much. But yeah, biggest thing for me is just time. But I'm looking at March, those sound good too.
Oh God, you boys are talking about March of next year. I'm sitting over here with 50s for October. Uh-oh.
Oh
It's
no,
not a
if
good
his is
start.
slow mover, I just like having
I
the time
know,
to let it run.
You guys are doing it right too. That's why I'm laughing. 'Cause I fucked it up again, and I'm a new trader, and I don't buy enough time, and I don't wait, and blah 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 blah. You already know the story.
Well, I think
Shit.
for what it, there's like two types of swings in my mind. There's like the type of swing where you're like very clearly looking for some movement based on a chart, like a gap fill or like just like a bounce off like a moving average or all-time high break, like those types of things where you feel more confident in that happening within a time frame, say like within a month. And maybe stuff like that you can swing in the near term, right? Like you might just buy like Octobers or Novembers. But the other type is what I'm doing with hymns, and sounds like what Robbie's doing with hymns. It's like basically stock replacement. You're just getting a levered position that you want to hold for a while because you think hymns probably could go to back to all-time highs, 60, 70, even 80 in the next 6 months. And in that case, like, you don't know how long that move's going to take and when it's going to happen, but you see the support like at the current price. So for that, I think more time is always valuable. I mean, yes, the percent gain is lower, but when you get that amount of like a price move, like a delta move, like from 45 to like 65, those leaps are still going to go up a shit ton. So
just make sure
that's how I look at it.
understanding you. Just to make sure I'm understanding you right, CC. So essentially, if you're playing like you said, if you think there's a move in like the shorter term, like a month out, then yeah, you can go that shorter time span. But if you're just buying into shares, you're saying to like that's where leaps are more applicable then.
Yeah, it's like a long-term trend looks good, and I just want to be like I want to be in the ride back up because I am bullish on the company and bullish on the technicals. And I think in that case, like when you don't really know how much chop there might be in the near term and or how long that'll take, the what's it called, the leap is like super valuable because it doesn't even mean you need to hold it all the way through, right? Like hymns could be at 60 in a month and then we just get out of the leap because it did its job. It's just that we have that extra time treating it like stock essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the one thing I realized too. These longer dated, you don't have to hold through. Like, man, I won't lie, boys. I got hella lucky on Amazon. I bought a swing yesterday and then was able to sell it today. And it's like that very rarely happens, but shit, you don't gotta hold on, man. If you get a good jump up day, then you can sell some out. Hear them?
Yeah,
pop.
like I'll give you an example. I have January spies for
Nice.
what is that, 6 75. It's a little bit higher than I would have liked, but like if I get a 25, so my price targets I usually have for anything longer than 30 days, or sorry, 60 days is I have 30%, 55, 80, 105, and then after that it's just kind of left up to the chart and interpretation or whatever. But yeah, if fucking SPY decides to run, maybe not this month, but let's say October, it has a great month, and this thing runs to, I don't know, 660, 665, and it hits some of my price targets, I'm out. I don't give a shit. I just like having the fact that I can hold something long, but I don't want to. I'd rather have the profit right away.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think with me at least, leaps is basically just buying stock, and leaps meaning like over a year, right? And yeah, it just moves so slow. Like if there is a gain, unless unless the underlying stock is going like, I don't know, 2x or whatever, right? That kind of based on my account size, like I'd rather use that capital for like swings, short-term swings, or like weeklies. But at the end of the day, personal preference. Which is why I was kind of curious, like how you did it, or yeah, like your thought behind buying leaps.
I got a quick comment on top of the leaps thing. What do you guys look at? I don't know, this might be targeted towards CC. How do you decide when to buy a leap or when to buy a share? Because I've heard the discussion before. It's like some of these stocks, the newer ones, like have super high IV, where sometimes it makes sense just to buy the shares. Which sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. I've heard some instances of that.
So I rarely buy shares anymore, outside of like retirement accounts, obviously. But like in the trading account, it's always leaps or like longer term calls if IV is low, like you said. And if IV is high, then I actually sell puts as opposed to buying calls. It's like the inverse. You're still bullish, but you're selling. And obviously the payout isn't as high as buying calls in recovery, but you take advantage of IV crush. I think the only time I actually own shares, there are two cases. One is like if I sell puts and get assigned, and then I have to hold the shares until I like get out of it. And then the other one is like, this is kind of like a more rare thing that I'm sure most people don't deal with or do, but if I'm ever short naked calls and I want to hedge that because the price is getting too high or like too close to my strike, then I'll buy stock to kind of like defend against that. But that's kind of more complicated. But usually I don't buy shares, to answer your question. I just stick with options. Cheaper, more leverage, defined risk, etc.
Yeah,
I appreciate that answer too. That makes a lot of sense in respect to volatility. Now, so what do you? Okay, now like let's go back to April after the April crash happens. All right, that's not the best time to buy calls there, right? Because IV's high. Would that be a scenario, CC, where you'd be selling puts pretty heavily post crash?
Yeah. Well, it's hard because I was selling puts during the crash, and it was definitely very nerve-wracking because I ended up being okay, but when you get like such a massive vol spike and VIX is in the 40s and 50s, it's like, okay, how much am I going to get assigned here in the next couple days or weeks? Do I need to like add more cash to the account, etc., etc.? So I think with buying calls, it'll still work. Like you'll make money just because the underlying moved up so much, but the IV crush is, or like, yeah, the option price is going to go down just because of IV crush. So you won't make as much as you think you'll make, I guess, but you'll still make money if you get like a really good V rally.
That makes sense.
So I think you could still do it, but what people recommend is like you just buy really wide call spreads. to deal with the IV crush, because your long leg will lose a little bit, but your short leg will also lose a shit ton, especially if it's deep out of the money.
You're talking about spread, just to be clear. So this would be like if we had another type instance where, have that sudden IV spike with the market coming down there. That's like a good spot to put on spreads there.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we just say we, for whatever reason, head down to like, I don't know, 550 SPY again, right? And in the next like couple months, and IV is really, or VIX is really high, say like in the 30s, then you probably want to do something like, for a 550, maybe you buy like a 560, 600 spread, like a really wide spread. But that 600 is going to be kind of expensive still, because of VIX. So that's like the type of structure that I would think about or do. If you're buying like more longer term, like, a couple months out. If you're buying really short term, I think you could get away with just buying calls. Obviously, they'll still be juiced up because of VIX, but they are less sensitive to volatility than longer dated.
Makes a lot
That
of
is like-
sense, and I guess I should have put in like my general question overall is like, how do we play, or the general theme is like how we play a crash like that if that happens again, given that we will have more volatility spikes and more quick pullbacks.
That's the $1 million question. I don't know if I have a great answer for that either. I mean, the thing is, like, because I know that like the biggest mistake I made back in like February, March, even before Liberation Day, was like I was buying the dip a little too early. And even though I was buying a lot of time, like I was buying like June and July options back in like March. So I thought I was giving myself enough time, but the market kept going down. So like that was, I think, a learning experience for me where like, okay, I definitely need to play a little more defense. Like I didn't have like enough hedges or like puts going on in the background to take advantage of that type of drop. And I think that's one thing. And then the other thing is like just you're gonna have to be willing to cut positions like sooner if the thesis is broken. So there were a couple cases where I was a little stubborn and I was like, okay, like this is clearly a good company, like Amazon, for example. This is clearly a good company. Like it should recover soonish. I'm gonna sit tight, right? This is like a classic trader mistake. It can happen on any time frame, as you can tell. Like it could happen on a daily basis and it can happen on a weekly basis. But I think I cut a little too late, and I probably could have saved a good chunk of money that way. So those are kind of a couple of things I would think about during a crash.
That's so hard. I feel like that's one of the toughest part is trying to determine when to cut on a swing. Like, it's always, I feel like trader, I always hear online of like the upside, but it seems like such an underrated skill of like knowing when to cut, in a position when it's not fitting your thesis anymore. Because that's something I struggle with Tesla. Going in my head, I was in my head a lot like, oh, should I cut here? Should I cut at this level? Should I wait a little longer? I'm just trying to hash that out.
Yep. That's also a pretty rare event, what happened earlier this year. But at the same time, I mean, it'll probably become more common to see stuff like that, just given how popular derivatives are getting.
Yeah. I did hear, apparently, I'm sure everyone's heard in here by now that the Supreme Court's trying to strike down his tariffs. Call them unconstitutional, except I don't know, like, how long of a process, like, what can he fight back on it? Like, how long would it actually take to implement?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Hey, what's that, Tree? Oh, I can't hear your audio through the Discord. I have to hear you.
Hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Hear me. I don't think it matters like how long it would take. Even like the Supreme Court say it's legal and they got to reverse it. Just play the news.
Yeah, my just
Yep.
big thing is because he fights back all the time. It's like you read like, oh, this Supreme Court decision happened, and then it's like immediately appeal, and then they have to put it online and shit. I don't know. I'll pay attention, like you said, watch the news.
I think that type of stuff is like starting to get priced in very heavily. Like I think they're like that type of contention almost feels expected coming from Trump, given everything that's happened over the last like year, right? So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I look at it two different ways. If you're not sure of something like that, then buy extra time. And then on the flip side, if you're gonna do like the weekly thing, then just let the chart and price action tell you how to trade that day. It's where you get in that like middle ground that can be kind of detrimental. Just this is only speaking for me. That's why if I'm gonna do a weekly, then I'll do a weekly, and if I'm gonna swing, then I'm swinging far out. Because the middle stuff is what kind of fucked me. Like anything between 2 weeks and like 30 days, or no, anything more than 7 days and less than 30 is, I have no edge, so I don't even do it anymore.
Huh. Hey man, mad respect for like being honest about what you got to do. I mean, I'll eventually play shorter term stuff, boys. Not like that, but I'm on a good roll, man. I've joined this group. What is it? Early August. I'm looking at my wins losses. It's not like I'm making a shit ton, but I'm profitable so far. So it's like,
man.
fuck, man. I don't want to change anything, dude. I'm doing well right now, boys.
Yeah, don't change
Do
it.
I dare look at Trader Sync? I haven't updated it in a little bit, but let's see. Oh man, this is gonna be bad.
Is that like a TradeZella type thing, but like a different
Yeah.
product?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I joined. Oh,
No, go ahead.
I joined EO in May and then just finished in August. So let's just run some numbers. So May I lost 18.5K. June somehow I lost 4. Then July lost another, or broke even. August, let me do 1 through, I think I joined the 13th. Lost 10K. So, and then that's from EO. And since then I am plus 2K. So way different.
Hey, sir, do you want to join the EO Elite membership? It's only $8,000 plus your newborn child.
No, it's 7,997. Beautiful tactic on selling. You got it always under the under the nearest whole number. That's how you got to do it.
Rob, you're gonna get this shit, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen, brother. You're in a good focus group here. But seriously, I just listen to like Pill Tree and TT, and shit's been simpler.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. That's what I tell myself.
Oh, CC2, my bad, dude. Fuck. Can't leave you out. You're in the Mount Rushmore trading here too.
All good, man.
I'll say this though, it's like the pressure is really where it comes for me, is because it's a bull market. It's like you gotta be like, this is gonna be, minus like maybe August and the start of this month. This is gonna be as easy as it's gonna be.
Ravi, let me tell you, brother. No doubt, that's the
Like, to
worst
make money.
feeling out of. Ravi. That's the worst feeling I have out of all of this, man. Like when I look back, and this is the trading journey. It's like I lost, man, this year. Like not good, brother. It's one of those years where if I would just put my money in the S&P index ETF like everyone else says to do, I'd be fine, man. But that's part of the journey. That's part of learning, and it hurts, bro. Trust me. When you see the markets green this year, I'm red. It does not feel good. You kind of feel shitty. Like what am I doing,
Of course,
man?
why
Am I
I'll
not
be right
just
back. I
buying
spike.
S&P or QQTS at this point? But that's the journey.
Is that Tree Junior?
Yeah, who's that kid?
Or I guess it wouldn't be Tree Junior. It would be Shrub. I don't know what's a smaller tree.
Plants.
Hey, you guys you guys put any bets in for the game tonight? I'm trying to stay away from that shit. I shouldn't even ask y'all. I really don't want to do a lot of betting this year.
So every year, I deposit a few K into my what's it called? Like betting account. I have like an offshore account, but
Where you at?
I-
Located?
I use betonline.ag. It's one of the more popular ones, like Bovada, but yeah, I'm in Eagles money line today. Just gonna take a quick percent.
I think I have a no sweat bet I can use on that game. Let me check. I'm using the lame ass FanDuel. I mean, I don't go crazy on there. Trust me, man. I like I said, it's all leisure and fun. Like I'm putting like $10, $20 bets out there. I'm maybe doing like I don't know 5 to 10 a week on the football season. So it's not anything nuts like. But they do build up, man. I'll tell you, they are good at getting you over time. It's well played.
It's just like trading. It's like if you lose and then you like revenge trade or like revenge bet, like that type of stuff. Like it's all mindset.
Exactly. And I see, dude, this shit is fucking people up, man. I won't lie. I'm in Michigan, which is they've had online gambling for a minute now legalized, and I'm pro. Like that's the thing. I'm obviously always gonna be pro gambling, but it's like there's no regulation, bro. Like there's marketing to kids everywhere. Like ad rapage just doesn't stop. Like, it's like over the top, man. Everywhere you go, it's sports gambling. Insane market here, and that's unfortunate. They have they rolled it out, which I like, but man, you got to put a little regulation on the marketing. I feel like.
It's just one mindset. Like, as long as you don't care about get rich quick schemes, none of that will affect you.
Yes. Facts. Yeah, man, I've had a kickback mindset in my early 20s trying to chase the get rich crap. It's all a scam.
Okay, did you guys see the news I just posted?
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. That's
Shit.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense because, like, yeah, MSCR just like blew through like all the EMAs, like not giving a fuck, and that's probably why,
Oh, I don't even have it up. Was there like an easy? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll probably have to just close my swing. Honestly, the October one, I think that's dead in the water at this point.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, I have no idea, but I mean, I feel like it's not great for like, yeah, all these companies who, try to offer shares to buy more shit, like,
yeah,
like
I mean,
that's Taxi, right?
Right, that's exactly what I was going to mention. It's probably in the same boat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what happened?
Did it
What is
stick?
this?
Like, is the like the tightening of it? Is that just set in stone already, or is it just being introduced?
Just based on that, it looks like it is up to NASDAQ, but I feel like if you were, let's say, a shareholder of MSTR.
Wait, what is this? Can someone hold up real quick? Can someone break down what this means? What does that mean? Requiring shareholders' approval for new shares used to buy cryptocurrency. I'm stupid.
It's just more people have to sign off on it, basically.
Yeah, like more people have to sign off if they want to I guess dilute shares, right? For new shares, yeah, because new shares means that they have to, dilute shares to buy more of that current underlying asset, right? So if you dilute more shares, that means that the stock is down, but technically you're using that to leverage the price of
what you're holding. Yeah.
cryptocurrency. Yeah, so it kind of like balances out, but you know, when you do lose shares, it's also not fucking good for the stock price because you know there's
Yeah,
more.
it's pretty much the opposite of buybacks, like what these
Yeah.
companies are doing. But it's kind of weird that shareholder approval.
Bro, what the
Yeah, I
hell?
don't. Then doesn't that mean we need a shareholder approval for buybacks? Like, what if I want Apple to spend the money on actual tech and not just buy back their stock? I don't know. It's kind of a. This seems like something aimed at crypto
Like crypto.
companies.
You
But
know,
it's
this is
also
a
like,
dig here at them.
but then again, you know, it doesn't happen overnight too, right? So for example, right, if Sailor wants to buy Bitcoin, right, and he needs shares, there's probably a lengthy process to go through, right? Like, I don't know, like how long it'll fucking take for it to, like, hey, yeah, you know, we want to dilute, I don't know, 10 million shares, for example. Like, okay, you know, when do you vote? You know, it's probably a long, lengthy process. It's not just like, yeah, he just announced that shit. Hey, you know, I'm diluting shares so I can buy Bitcoin.
Hey, does this affect all the crypto proxy plays, including Upexi for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's why they're getting killed today. Damn it.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be like you
crypto's getting killed.
probably BMNR.
Damn it, John. Why'd you bring that sad news?
So I mean, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, like I say, MSCR is like so fucking hard to trade.
The thing is,
all
though, a
of
lot
these
of
crypto names are hard to trade, I feel like.
aren't they in ETFs and stuff? Like, would they really want like Grayscale and stuff? Would they really want these ETFs to tank on this kind of stuff?
Well, I think some of those ETFs might be a little different. Well, maybe not. It's down 2%. It's like really the companies that are just like diluting like maniacs to
Yeah.
acquire underlying is kind of
Yeah.
the concern. But
They just don't want Michael Saylor to have more control than the government for Bitcoin.
Boys, you know what's interesting here is like I've noticed this. Like the Bitcoin chart, like obviously that's not looking great, but look at the Solana chart right now. Like this thing is looking really nice here. It's making higher lows here for a minute. Quite
No, but
some
the thing is,
time,
you know,
man.
charts don't really. Oh, sorry, Erickson. I was gonna say, you know, charts don't matter when this news hits, right? Because it's like, like for example, you know, if you looked at MSTR, you know, it touched every EMA and it's still tanking. Yeah, kind of based on news. So.
Oh yeah. MSTR, I mean bad, but I'm talking like I'm getting outside Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, I agree. Bitcoin chart and that crap does not look not looking great right now. But when I look at like Ethereum and Solana, like those charts look pretty damn strong to me.
But charts still don't matter when there's news that is like, I feel like, you know, to the downside or upside, right? It's just like, for me at least, it's like, okay, you know, how do I interpret this news? You know, is this good or bad? If it's bad news, you know, what does it do to this? Oh, sorry, to that specific stock. If it's good news, you know, what does it do? If the stock is flagged or kind of stagnant on good news, okay, like, it's like, okay, you know, what is that telling me? If it's bad news and the stock stays flat or goes up, it's like, okay, you know, what is it telling me? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, you know, I kind of base it on like, yeah, you know, charts is good, but it's not like I feel like the holy bible. But that's
No,
my
I get
standpoint.
that too. I get that too. And I mean, it's only down 3% today, which in terms of Solana price action, that's not a lot. That's pretty common to have that type of swing in a day. I mean, just look at the daily. The daily candle is nothing on Solana right now. That news did not do much. It's got a that daily candle is still very small compared to the past couple weeks of action on there.
Note to self: when Tree yells about Netflix, take it.
Bro, you gotta get good entry on that. But yeah, you gotta get in. You gotta be ready. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's but it's kind of more or less like, yeah, it affects more of the proxy like companies, versus the actual underlining like asset, you
Yep.
know. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, just gotta be, I don't know, just be aware of the news, I guess.
I'll keep an eye out. I'm still, boys. I'm still under the impression that altcoins are gonna run here. We've seen Bitcoin hit all-time highs. See, Ethereum there knocking at the door. Now you got other altcoins, I think, coming up. Man, those are gonna be the next leaders here. We're gonna see a next leg higher. Bitcoin will join eventually, but I think Ethereum and other guys are gonna be our catalyst here for crypto if we do see a pump.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like Bitcoin is just kind of like in that range where it like peaked post Powell to like 117, and then now it's back to I think 109.5. Like the other day it was like 112. I think February high was like you know like maybe sorry 112. So I think it's just in that like phase where it's consolidating, and it doesn't know what it wants, either to go up or go down. It's just been like a wide range, I guess.
Yeah, no, 100%, and that's what we're gonna do. Just keep watching in the range and see which way it breaks. And
Yeah,
man, do you guys
but
see snow? Snow's fucking getting right. That thing is already almost back down to it's about 20 points off now from the pre earnings gap up. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think
What did you play
250s.
for crowd? Is it because it's on the 200 or?
Yeah, that was the main catalyst, but also that's a name that I'm bullish on regardless. They're like a leader in the cybersecurity space, and I I had a swing prior to earnings, or like a play into earnings that I was able to get out of, but then we've just sold off since there, like from the 440, 445 level. Feels like another good spot to take a stab at a swing. I mean, the 200's there, and then we have a couple hammer candles, like the last couple days on the daily.